Krishna Janmashtami 2004 by Krishna's mercy. Sagrihitva kare Krishnamupalabhya hitaishini Yashoda bhaya sambhranta prekshanaksham bhashat. Quote, upon hearing this from Krishna's playmates, Mother Yashoda, who was always full of anxiety over Krishna's welfare, picked Krishna up with her hands to look into his mouth and chastise him. Her eyes fearful, she spoke to her son as follows. Shrimad Bhagavatam 10:8-33. Irrespective of the particular tradition of spirituality or the faith dutifully followed, either by choice or through subtle coercion from family and community, the end goal is always to reach some kind of heavenly state, a better place, the best destination in the afterlife referring to the continuation of an existence beyond the present lifetime. But just how exactly will that existence manifest? What will it look like? How will the days pass? Will there be something equivalent to days and nights? Does time still operate? Will the sun continue to rise and set? It is like this great unknown. We get sort of this abstract picture, lacking in details. We can take clues from the Vedic tradition, however. On the occasion of Krishna Janmashtami, we honor and glorify the attention to duty of a particular mother who was in the liberated state, though always concerned with the welfare of one particular person. In many cases, parents have a lot over which to complain. In the modern day, the number of responsibilities keeps increasing. Sort of like that large public display that maintains a running tally of the debt amassed by the nation, run by irresponsible leaders. The job never appears to get any easier. The strange thing is that if the parent should happen to find relief, if the burden diminishes to an extent, it is like they do not know what to do. They are so accustomed to the burden that they almost have an attachment to it. The Supreme Personality of Godhead rewards the devoted souls by giving them the trouble they are looking for. If I want a burden, I can find one. If I want to maintain attention to duty, if I want to remain active in serving someone, no one can better deliver than he who accompanies the living being in every lifetime, no matter the species. He's like a bird sitting on the tree watching as we make our decisions that lead to either suffering or enjoyment. Quote, the Vedas, like the Mundaka Upanishad, as well as the Shvetashvata Upanishad, compare the soul and the supersoul to two friendly birds sitting on the same tree. One of the birds, the individual atomic soul, is eating the fruit of the tree, and the other bird, Krishna, is simply watching his friend. Of these two birds, although they are the same in quality, one is captivated by the fruits of the material tree, while the other is simply witnessing the activities of his friend. Krishna is the witnessing bird, and Arjuna is the eating bird. Srila Prabhupada Bhagavad-gita 222 purport. Krishna Janmashtami celebrates the appearance in this world of the Supreme Lord in a direct manifestation. He arrives as Shri Krishna, who is the son of Mother Devaki and her husband Vasudeva. Except the childhood vision of Krishna is more commonly associated with another set of parents, Yashoda and her husband Nanda Maharaj. Yashoda is something like a traditional housewife. She does not go to work in the sense of leaving home for earning a profit, but her entire day is filled with responsibilities. She has young Krishna living in her home. She always thinks of him. There is never a moment where she forgets him. This is a life in liberation, but this does not mean nuance is lacking. Adventure is still there. Yashoda still has to worry, but it is the kind pleasing to the soul. In one instance, she hears that Krishna has eaten dirt. The friends and elder brother to Krishna lob this accusation. They want Yashoda, who is the adult in charge, to review the situation and respond appropriately. The mother is worrying, but the end result is auspicious. She compels Krishna to open his mouth such that an inspection takes place. Within her child's mouth, she experiences a vision of the universal form. The entire cosmic manifestation, the largest amount of space, the sum of total of space, in fact, fit into the smallest display. Janmakarma cha me divyam, evam yo veti tattvataha, tyaktva deham punarjanma, naiti mam eti so Arjun. Quote, one who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. Lord Krishna, Bhagavad-gita 4.9. From Yashoda's experience, we get a glimpse into the life in liberation, the heaven we anxiously await when there are no more material desires. When the cycle of birth and death finally stops, after knowing Krishna in full, the Supreme Lord can still provide the trouble we are looking for. In closing, now in liberation to live, but still some trouble to give, the friends Krishna to accuse, that dirt for food to choose, the mother in worry set, soon vision of universe to get, devotion to spend in this way, connected day after day.